welcome back to Manifest Wisely Tarot Oracle channeled messages. Okay. Yesterday I had to keep it short. So today I figured I would pull some tarot for you. Okay. So let's go ahead. And if you missed the reading, I used the Moonology deck. We do have a full moon coming up. So we check out that reading. It is on the community tab. All right. I'm using the Grateful Deer, the Grateful Tarot deck today, just for those of you who are interested. I do have an assortment of decks, but this is one that I happen to use from time to time. All right, what's falling out here? Yeah, I just heard it. Okay, somebody is falling in and out of love with a you. Yeah, like, you know, you ever listen to that song when you're like feeling it for somebody or in your feels for somebody? Yeah, the tears can be coming down, right? And that and I feel like collective right now, somebody could be playing that song on repeat, thinking of you with the Lovers card here. Their feelings are exposed. It's like they can no longer hide, you know, their emotions. If they're not like confessing this to you or to people around you, they're at least confessing it to themselves. Like, and they may have a moment where it's very intense feeling, where they're gonna have to commune with nature in some way to make some understanding of it. I really feel like this person wants to say something, because I'm definitely feeling it in the throat chakra here, but let's see what else is in the reading. So I do feel like this person feels like you are kind of like a home to them. Okay. Okay. Oh, so soon. Yeah. And that could be what you say when you see them, like so soon, like, and I feel like collective, it's because for some of you, this person was like literally like, you know, at somebody else's house yesterday, and now they're here, you know, kind of like with their smoking gun and saying, okay, I'm ready. And it's like, you know, you're like, what? Okay, the Dixie Chick song. Ready, 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 ready to run. That's what this person's doing. They want to show up on your doorstep to escape their problems, right? That's what they're doing here. um so you know, the extent of that and your situation may vary, obviously, how karmic the person is. Okay. There are, you know, different levels, new devils, right? That's how we like to say in the tarot community, right? In the spiritual community. So my name is Steph. You can call me your spiritual guidance counselor for today. Okay. So I hope you do get something out of this message today. If you're not into tarot specifically, go back and look at the previous reading I posted. It's only 16 minutes long, and it's more an oracle style reading where I pull and talk about the you know, kind of what needs to be released. Right now, this is I'm really heavily feeling this throat chakra energy from this person. So they could have Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra heavily aspect in their chart, or you could as well. Okay. Pisces. I believe this is going to be the Pisces full moon, hangman. So yeah, if this person didn't come to you before, and it's like now you may need, you know, this may be part of your message where you need to release that expectation of them not coming to you. This could have been a divine timing effort, right? For others of you, the, Pisces being the 12th sign, it's almost like astrologically, kind of like the new year, is kind of starts with Aquarius in my, you know what I mean? Because, we finish out Capricorn, and then we'll hit Aquarius and then Pisces, right? Um, so getting back to this is literally what you may be doing right now, and this may be why you leave this person on red or pause or whatever, even though they could be like, oh, but I'm so in love with you, like, baby, 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 baby. Right? When he's like in that song, he's like, I know, I know, I know. He's like, I can't think of anything else. I'm just gonna keep saying, I know, I know. Bill Withers, right? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like for a lot of you collective, whatever you're going to be getting back to is going to be very healing for you. Okay. Um, yeah. This person definitely has some regret or feels sorry, right? Um, but it's almost like they thought you had your head. Oh, no. Right. It's almost like you want to pity them, but you realize who they're working for. Okay. Um, say a little prayer for you. Oh boy. So here, I feel like this person thought you had your head buried in the sand, right? And then like that was their time to get over on you. And what they didn't realize is like this full moon that's coming up has been like watching the whole time. Like somebody's been watching, right? And yeah. Whew. What do they say? Time to pay the piper. This person, yeah, like I said, if they do end up trying to talk to you or talking to you, they may be stumbling over their words because, um, you know, yeah, yeah. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like collective for a lot of you, your heart chakra is um open to loving this person at the limit that you can, right? Yeah, that may feel them to be a little bit hurt, right? Maybe they've never felt ousted before. You know, like, what do you mean? I'm always welcome at your parties. Well, this year I'm doing it a little different, and I just, I don't really want any company. Whatever it is, right? You switch things up, and now, yeah, and it's having an impact on their abundance, I would say. But like any winter, I mean, take a nap, you might feel better, right? It's like, why are you in a cranky mood? I don't know. Well, maybe you should go take a nap. Right? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're looking forward to new projects. You may have things lined up, collective, of things you're going to be working on, things that might be outside your normal wheelhouse, but it's going to allow you to participate in your imaginative efforts. Um, I was listening to the song, or I had to stop at the grocery store, and the dog was with me, and we heard the song Imagine on the radio, and it was very nice, and this is saying here, use your imagination to think about the possibilities of life, You know, specifically when they said the line, imagine there's no country. It's easy to do. You know, if you've ever traveled, it's like, well, yeah, you might not be in your homeland, but you're trying to live, you know, peacefully where you're at, right? So, you know, yeah, I feel like you're just going to be imagining new places that are going to be spiritually protected, all right, for you to work and explore new creative ideas. You know what I mean? It's not going to be your little brother stomping through your, you know, art project. You know, it's like, why don't you go figure out something to do? You know? Instead of destroying what other people have set up. You know what I mean? It's like when you're working on the house of cards and your yeah, or your little sister like comes in and like goes like that. And it's like, you know, why don't you go be productive somewhere else? You know? Either sit down, watch and learn something, right? Or you know what I mean? You know. And this is the level that and this is where it's at where you're just like, I don't have time for this. I'm not trying to raise little children's. You know, you might have your own responsibilities of children to be raising. You know what I mean? Not full grown adults, right? So, you may have to, you know, kind of, I don't know about lay down the law, but like, yeah, especially if people are wanting your time to work on projects, you might be like, well, look, I'm prioritizing this right now, so I can't really, you know, be doing that. Seven of Swords. Okay. Again, people that thought they were going to be getting away with it, but the all-seeing eye, it's like 1, 2, 3 moons now, and then starting out here. And you could be like, well, why is this happening to me? Because they see like you're the sun, you're the light, you're the way you're living that happy-go-lucky life. You know, is it problem free now? But your mindset is such that, you know, you keep going, right? You keep setting to achieve, right? For a lot of you, this is heavily faith based. Okay, so I'm not gonna like dig into any specific religions. Okay, consider this that to be a non denominational message right there. Okay, so there's lots of other readers out there with specific styles. If you are of a certain denomination, please do go seek them out. You don't have to be here if that's an issue for you. Okay, so um, yeah, and yes, you know, God is watching us, right? Not the Bette Midler song. I believe I have a cover of that on my Facebook music. I think it's on my personal page though. From a distance, the earth is blue and green. Alright. The full card. The way you receive your messaging, other people don't understand that, and that's why they may be like, because you may be somebody who prays often or meditates often, and you receive your direction through those moments of faith and solitude. All right. Other people don't do that, so they don't understand how you do what you do, right? So maybe they're going to be inspired to live better by your example in the future. I mean, some may, right? Maybe that's what this person is going to, you know, try and tell you that they want to do, right? But for some of them, it is definitely, yeah. I'm just floored by some of these images, you guys. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're happily working. You know, and for whoever this is that thought you had your head in the sand over the situation, you're like, you know, you made the judgment call to start paying attention to your own dirt here, collective. You know what I mean? It's like, why is nothing growing out of this soil when I'm working it so hard, right? Well, turns out, you know, your right hand, you know, or your whatever, your partner in the situation was poisoning that soil, right? So you had to do something about it. So, again, we have Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces. All right. Somebody says they are Indian. I was told that the number 0 was invented in India. In case somebody did not know that. So this is the full card here. Again, being guided to do something that somebody else didn't understand when you invent something, right? Not everybody else is going to see the need for your invention, but here you're seeing the need. And you're not letting all these naysayers over here block your vision anymore. You're like, in fact, have a nice day. I'm out of here. I have to, you know, got things to accomplish besides manage little children's around that are wasting your time, right? And it's like some of these people wanted to use their experience to outrank you, because some of these people may be parents, they may have kids or something, and maybe you don't have kids, and they're like, well, I'm a parent, you wouldn't understand. Actually, I've taken care of your child way more than you ever have, so. But, you know, well, that's spiritual court right there, okay? That's what these people are going to find out. And that's when they're going to wake up on the outside and be like, oh, and it's like, well, yeah, I guess you've been hibernating, not realizing what was going on, you know, with your connections, right? You know, and it's like, oh, we do have this nice tree to lean upon, right? Whew. I feel like for some of you, yeah, tapping into your spirituality itself is going to be a time of healing for you. Again, this is Aquarius. I mentioned Aquarius earlier in the reading. For some of you, that may be in your chart somewhere. Maybe it's in your North Node. Check out both of your astrological charts, okay? It's a wide world of internet out there, you know. And use a search engine besides Google every now and then, right? Message held for review. I'm sorry, I can't see nor respond. I was kind of heavy with that the other day too, but you know, it is what it is. My wish is that you get something out of this reading, right? That's why you came here today. So please do give a thumbs up message on that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some clarification. Oh, let me use this other deck here. So let's get some of the karmic energies. Hang on, you guys. I need to get a drink of something. I don't have my tea with me, so you'll just have to wait a moment. Un momentito, por favor. Gosh, you guys, I just saw the Bears one. Bears fans will be happy today. All right. Somebody is definitely using their intelligence to get through this situation. I feel like for a lot of you, you are logically looking at this, not emotionally. And a lot of people want you to be like sad and crying over all these betrayals. And the truth is, it's like you've already done that, right? And that's why this person is like, they're kind of feeling it back, but it's going to be in their way, right? So first, like I said, I keep on falling in and out of love with you, right? Whatever. Anyway, so there's also that Macy Gray song, right? Games, changes, and fears. When will they go from here? When will they stop? How she gets so low in that register. I believe that fate has brought us here. We should be together, babe. But we're not. I lay awake when I'm dreaming of you. Something that I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide, it seems my world crumbles when you are not near. That's what this person's feeling like right now. That's what they want to tell you. Here is my confession. May I be your possession. Right? But what they've been doing is more like Amy Winehouse type possession by drugs, alcohol, addictive, toxic behaviors. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? And then what happened? You know? So burning the candle at both ends for somebody may be significant as well. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to kind of come and pour their heart out, be like, I'll do anything, right? This genie mentality, like I'll be your knight in shining armor now. I'll do anything. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. But it's like, well, if they wanted to do anything, then why? For some of you, why is it taking so long, right? For them to recognize. King of Cups. Okay. Again, very emotional. This person. So they could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. And coming to you with a story. Let's have some fun. Let's relive old times. Let's do things we haven't done before and make new memories, right? What kind of trouble could we get in there, right? And is it going to be at your expense, or are you going to defend your happiness here, collective, like with the ferocity of a water, like a sea dragon, yeah, this Leviathan. Yeah, if you look this up, it's kind of interesting. Yeah. And this person might want to like be trying to scare you or something, be like, rah, and you're just like, yeah, we're not, again, children, there was a relationship that I had that somebody that they did this all the time. They like poked you and stuff, so you couldn't ever be at ease in your space. Yeah, I believe that's some textbook something, okay? You know what I'm saying? I do have a master's degree. It's just not in psychology, but anyway. And here's the thing. The psychologists already did the hard work, and all of us know how to read, so we know how to read about these behaviors. So, consider yourself a learned individual. Well, you're not, you can't diagnose something. Well, this is these are the behaviors that they exhibited, you know? 9 of Pentacles, Frankenstein. There's that old song called Frankenstein. And I think it's even like, I want to be your Frankenstein. So either this person wants to like scare people away for you, right? Or it's like, I'll do anything you want, like this genie type thing. So, for some of you, there might be somebody in this situation that's observing things, that kind of understands maybe what type of situations you may have been going through. Somebody who can actually be at your side because they've been a witness in a way to specific happenings. All right. And I think this is sometimes why people see this as how that trauma bonding occurs, right? It's like, oh, this happened. Okay, we're going through it together, right? And then they want you to stay stuck in that cycle with them, right? But it's like, no, that's not right. You're on, yeah, you're going up. You're going up. So for some of you, that's kind of like a spiritual ascension. Not sweating the petty stuff, right? Like, you know, the things you think are important or you fought over, 5, 10 years ago, you're not even going to give 5 minutes thought to down the road. So yeah, that's why you're in this mode of working on, new things. And you may also get like some creative community as well. I feel like you're gonna have your choice. Okay, like Nessie the Loch Ness. I feel like everybody like imagines Nessie, as some kind of like lovable kind of thing. So definitely speak to yourself in a loving manner if for some reason you are trying new outlets. Vera Wang did not like design her first dress until she was 40, right? Some people are busy having kids and stuff when they're young, versus older or whatever it is. You know, Maybe whatever position you're in right now, you're like, I don't know. Like, there's people that don't even have pets because of the positions that they're in right now, because they're not, they're more like road warriors. But for some of you collective, you may be traveling with your pets. Okay. You may have the opportunity to travel with your pets coming up. I was looking at Amtrak the other day, and it was like less than an 8-hour ride. I believe you could take an animal with you. So, because I don't know if buses allow dogs or like cats. I would imagine a cat has to be in a carrier. It didn't say. I don't read the rules. Like flying with an animal is a little bit different. 6 of Cups. This is weird. I feel like you're going to start working again with some people that you might know, but it's not going to be in a sour kind of way. I'm getting I was getting that song Reunited, and it feels so good. So, these are not the people that betrayed you. These are not the people trying to get you back in the old paradigm. You've already, yeah, said goodbye. Right? So yeah, you're gonna recognize if it's like Swamp Thing coming after you, right? Because it's gonna be, and this was coming through the other day, so I wasn't sure about this. All right, so some people can see like auras and stuff. Okay, So for some of you, that's, it's like when when you have time away from that person and you're like, um, I don't really recognize them as the same person anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? It's like going to this restaurant once and yeah, you tried it or they had it on the menu and you're like, I remember we were in Belgium once for work and they wanted to go to the restaurant that they serve horse steak. It's steak made of horses. They do that overseas in a couple nations. Like it's a kind of like a delicacy there or whatever, but anyway, so we were at that restaurant, but then I guess it was like only on certain days they have it or something, kind of like, like they only have prime rib certain days of, whatever. It's other some like steakhouses or something. So I didn't, it wasn't something that I was gonna be eating or whatever, but I think I did while I was there have, not at that particular restaurant, but another restaurant, have the try a steak tartare, which I had never had before, which it was, and again, it's like, okay, is that something I want to have all the time? Probably not, but yeah, I tried it, right? Um, so yeah, I don't feel like you're going to be manipulated or guilted because it's not like you were doing anything wrong in this situation. You can hold your head high. You made all the best decisions that you were able to make in this situation. Okay, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting right now. And for a lot of you, it's because you recognize that you have spiritual protection. And that's because you spend time working on yourself, getting the messaging that you need, whether that's spent through meditation, prayer, gardening, exercise, volunteering your time, church at a church or, mission type uh, deal, whatever. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. So a lot of water in this reading, okay? I feel like so we started out with the Lover's card and ending with the Chariot. So you're like, look, I'm getting that two of us, right? Two of us. Dun, 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 dun. If you've ever played to a click track, you understand. It's like, okay, is this what we're doing now? On our way home. Again, this person feeling like you're home to them. So here's the thing, collective. The karmic feels like you're home to them too, right? Because they were getting away with all sorts of stuff like they did when they were a children's, okay? But since you put up that boundary and it's like, oh yeah, they can't do that here anymore, right? You gotta knock on somebody else's door, bro. Love don't live here anymore. It's like, yeah, they liked it maybe for the wrong reasons, and that's why they're gone now. And you don't have to do anything. You're protected from this forward assault. Yeah, look at that patience. You've had great patience through this situation, collective. Just coming out of Sagittarius season as well. It's slow fade, right? All right, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. That is the tarot portion. If you missed the oracle portion yesterday when I had to cut the reading short, please go to the community tab and look at the last posted reading that I did. It's around 16 minutes because we do have an upcoming full moon next Sunday. Anyway, may your football team be favored, right? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Who hasn't wanted to say that, right? Anyway, we're rolling on out of here. Until next time, please do like the video on the way out. If you are in the chat today, thank you for being kind in the chat as well. I didn't see too many, you know, there was something that was withheld, but I have that in the settings. So hopefully that didn't disturb anybody that was trying to enjoy the reading today. So again, that may be something that you're going to more work on in 2025, and the way forward doing that, definitely, you know, some kind of spiritual practice. For you, that may be actually physically going to a church, you know. I'm not here to say what is what, right? I just ask that you know, respect in kind when you come into, you know, my house, basically. Because I'm opening up my spiritual door to you, right? I was thinking of this earlier too, because I was raised Catholic. You know, I know a lot of people have real opinions about, you know, Catholicism and whatever, but every Sunday on the back of the missal it says, if you are not Catholic, right? So they assume that there's people that are not Catholic that are in the church, right? So already you're welcome, right? Um, you know, this is what these people wanted to drive you out of something that you built. And you're like, look, I'm already gone from that. This is like old news. Like, I'm glad you guys are just now catching on. But yeah, it's like you're too fat. You're too fast for them here, and they're not liking it. And some of them are wanting to cling like Swamp Thing. And like I said, it's like there's gonna be something in their aura that's gonna you're some of you are going to be able to like um maybe you have some clearing in your third eye where you're going to be able to visually interpret this like with your third eye, okay? um that's the best way I can explain it for some people. I am not a expert in that. Okay, so you know, if that's something that you want to educate yourself on as well, you know, go get yourself some books. When I was growing up, I had a lot of dream interpretation books, and my friends knew this. I used to write down my dreams a lot, and yeah, because I was interested in the interpretation, right? And so then my friends would be like, "Well, what does this mean? What's this mean?" You know, so I've done that. I've done dream interpretation for people as well. Um, I don't dream as much as I used to, but my sleep schedule is a little bit different than, you know, when I was younger. So anyway, until next time, please do manifest wisely. Bye bye.